Hello, YouTube. Alright, this is welcome to Florida weather. It was sunny, bright and sunny this morning, and I was going to head over to the compound to do a cooking segment. And then it started to rain. I turned around and wasn't going to do the cooking segment. Then the sun came out and it got bright again, and I started to head over to the compound again to do this segment. I don't know if you can see all the water all over the floor here, but that would mean there's no fuel for me to do my cooking episode. But I'm almost at the compound at this point. We're talking about, I've driven about 42 miles back and forth, debating whether or not I'm going to do the cooking episode here at the compound or not. And we're heading over there right now, even though you can see I'm going through 4 inches of water right now. So maybe it didn't rain at the compound. Although you can see water everywhere alongside the road here. But sometimes it rains here and it doesn't rain there. Sometimes it rains there and it doesn't rain here in the city. So we'll go ahead and head out that way. If nothing else, you can enjoy this nice ride. I'm planning on just heading out there to see if I can find some wood, because wood everywhere else is wet. Although I'm looking at how wet it is out here right now, and I'm like, I don't know. It's probably gonna be too dry. I mean, not too dry, too wet. If it's too wet, I will not be able to use an open fire, because my fuel, I mean, I can use an open fire with the butane stove, which is what I'll have to do out there, versus using the wood fuel, which I prefer, because what I wanted to do was set up a grill, yeah, for the meal that we're about to cook up. You know, it's well, I was going to leave it as a surprise, but basically, it's the pork butt steak, you know, pork butt. I was going to have some grilled pork butt with white rice, salad. Also going to make some pepper sauce. Doesn't that sound good? So that's what I was planning on doing out there today. And I still am kind of planning on it. We'll see what happens. But as we approach the compound, and you can see the water alongside the road here, it's not looking good. Although the sky over the compound area right there in the upper right hand corner, that's towards the compound side, seems to be clear, sort of, except for the overcast clouds flying in. I don't know. It is 12:40, so I'm already 3 hours past the time that I was supposed to be cooking. Did have some interesting conversation here in the previous episodes. I hope you guys watched those episodes. If you don't, there were some serious messages in there, some safety advice, as well as some helpful hints for staying cool, you know, in different videos. But this particular one is just the ride, and I know some people, not many, will watch this probably, because it's just a car ride. It's a van ride in this case, out to the compound. But some people seem to really enjoy it, you know. And I guess I've watched a couple of videos from like Africa where they showed the roads there. It was interesting to see how the roads were, and actually the video I watched where this guy had a dash cam mounted on there. It was interesting to see the roads, how nice they were actually down there in Africa. You know, I guess you always picture Africa as the fields with the lions and you know, the open plains and stuff. But when he was showing the city, I guess where he was, it was modern looking. You know, it had I think the roads there were better than the ones over here. So that to me was kind of surprising, really. Now what you're looking at here, this is Palm Bay. This is the normal areas of Palm Bay. It's not the rich side, it's not the poor side, but this is like an average. So Parts of it, when we go to it, though, are more on the poor or undeveloped side. Like even here, you can see some of the side roads. They did not. Some of the side roads are not even paved, and some of them that are paved, they're kind of brittle and falling apart and full of potholes, and the city doesn't fix them. So it's interesting because they're building new developments which have the really nice roads and the really nice driveways and everything else. But this side of the town, which is an older side, has been forgotten. Sort of. This road we're on is a major road, so it's nice. But as we head here to the right, here coming up on this road, Bombardier, I guess that's how it's pronounced. I guess those of you who are Cajun or French could probably tell me the correct pronunciation. I think it's Bombardier. I think it's how it's called. Bombardier Boulevard, which is by Pompey High School. So we are going to hit the bumpy roads because this is the side that they stopped developing because they ran out of money. So here we go. Stop at a red light. Check left, right, and here we go. And left again. That doesn't hurt to give that extra look, just in case. So we are almost at the compound. Look, I still see wet spot, but at the compound I see light. Maybe it didn't rain there at all. Some of you might be freaking out, but Florida does that. It'll rain like on one half of the street and the other half's totally dry. That is Florida weather. So, you know, I wasn't here in the morning. I was in the Melbourne area, and it was raining. So I didn't even bother coming. Now, I saw there was water spots there, but here it looks like it did rain earlier, but it dried up. So I didn't get the sprinkle that we just got just recently that I just went through, but I do see a little bit of water on the road. So, and the rest of the sky looks cloudy, but not raining. It is cloudy, so it could rain, but it doesn't look like the dark black clouds. Although the side of the road looks pretty wet. And there are some wet roads right here on the side that we just drove by. So I'm thinking for the most part, I'm not going to be able to scavenge any wood. We'll see. I mean, I'll be able to find the wood. It's just going to be wet. And wet wood, I don't think I'll be able to start a fire with it. There's water, still standing water here. So yeah, it did rain here. Me hoping that it didn't rain. Well, just me hoping it didn't rain. It did rain. I don't know if you can hear me just running over the water. But it's got a lot of standing water. Everything's underwater out here. So, but we're out here anyways. One way or the other, we're going to cook. I am going to try to do wood if I can find it and see if it's dry enough. If there is no dry wood at all, then we're gonna dig out the butane stove and we're gonna cook. One way or another, we're having pork butt steak. You know, I didn't buy the big chunk to cut up into pieces because after the last fiasco where you saw me with 5 days later still eating pork butt steak, although we found that if we cut it into chunks and put it into the barbecue sauce, oh man, that was something. That was really good. So, you know, if I had to do it again, that's what I would do. I'd cook up some as steaks. Then, actually, I cooked them all up as steaks. Then, if I don't eat it within 2 days, cut it up into chunks and put it in as a barbecue. Just talking about it makes me hungry again. I'm salivating. Probably because I haven't eaten yet, and it's almost 1 p.m. Well, the compound looks pretty empty today. And there used to be an RV that was parked right out here on this field you see to the left. I don't know if you guys recall the RV that used to be out here, the big red, white, and blue one. It's been gone now for about a month. So he was out here for like a good 3 or 4 months in the same spot pretty much. And I'd seen the police go talk to him about 2 or 3 times at least. And it seemed like he was just going to stay. But now he's been gone for about a month. So I take it that the police have chased him off. He was sitting in the same spot, so he might have been trying to claim that spot, squatters' rights. But you have to be here for, I don't know what the statute is in Florida, but most places it's like 7 years. There is another RV up here, though. Somebody is camped out in an RV. I'm gonna try to turn and go this way. And of course, it's a dead end. So we're gonna turn around, but I don't know. You can see the RV over there. Somebody has a trailer. The road here is blocked. I'm gonna try to go to my little cooking spot. Because I have wood there. Although I see water here in this spot. Somebody's car was on fire right in the middle of the road. So every once in a while you'll see a deer jump in front of you out here. Yeah. I mean, I've seen the panther out here. I've seen the bobcats. Haven't seen any bears. I think the bears tend to be more up north. Okay. I don't know. You saw the standing water there. It's making me think, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to make a fire. We're gonna try to make a fire even with wet wood. But this is my little cooking area right here. You can see the camper is parked right here near me. They are probably sleeping here overnight. There are, I don't know if you see those little black specks flying everywhere. The love bugs are out, which might not make for a very good time for me to be cooking out here. Because there are love bugs everywhere. It seems to be love bug season. And of course we are out here in the fields where love bugs mate. So there's even more of them. They were already in the city side when I hit Palm Bay. I started seeing them, but now that I'm at the compound, I'm getting swarmed. I don't know why, they are attracted to my car. Man, do you see all the love bugs everywhere? That might ruin our plan out here. Might have to go to the beach side, but even beach side may have them. I'm gonna leave the car and look in the wood and then decide if I'm gonna cook out here, because these love bugs might try to fly into my food. Well, I better sign out. Till next time, everyone, thank you for joining me. Hopefully we'll get a cooking episode going here. If not, I really want to cook one real quick because it is almost 1 and I'm hungry. So I don't know, but these love bugs, they're throwing a curveball here. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye now.